I remember. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, welcome everyone. I think today might be kind of a quicker meeting just because I'm on the go and I don't know. I know that we have one thing. So I wanted to welcome, or I wanted, yeah, I saw that you posted an issue, Nagarjun, in the notes. Yuval, can you share those or?
Yeah, work in progress. One sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't created a GitHub issue yet, but I have notes on what the feature request is. This is a UI feature request. So should I start explaining the request or like wait
Oh,
for?
it's funny. We're doing this. Okay, yeah, we just talked about doing this. So yeah, can you, I think anyway, so can you talk through what you're thinking?
Yeah, sure. So currently the UI is so we have been using Kagent for a while now. So just a second. So I think I have something here which I could. Can I share my screen?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Steal it from Yuval.
Would you
Also,
be,
if
are
you
you guys
have
able to see my
any if you have any pull request or anything related to the discussion, please add it to the notes. It will be easier to.
Yeah, I haven't created a pull request because this is I just wanted to clarify the design before me working on the
Sure.
design. So
You can put a link to your repo as well. It's any repo.
current and this is like in my own repo. So yeah, I will
Okay.
create an issue. I will create an issue
I
after
see.
this.
It's uncentral. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
So we currently the UI model discovery and the provider change seems to be stale, or it's like it's showing like stock options, which is currently hard coded in the code. So this is very difficult for us. So we as a company use an internal light LLM proxy to provide multiple models to the users. So when you go to model config, or I mean, when you go to create new model config, instead of just the stock options, which is already there, I was thinking of like having. So this would be the like UI mockup. So you would have a provider, and then you select whatever provider, different types of providers, and then there will be a fetch models. I don't know. This is up for discussion. And then once the provider is selected, then the model should dynamically choose or will show whatever models is available for this provider, so that it's easier for the user to select. And the other pain point we have is like having our currently, since as I already mentioned. So
Just a second. Do you want to limit for specific organization list of models which are available there, or you want it to be fetched from like a global like OpenAI list of all current models, or Anthropic, which or both? You need like a filter of models, because usually in enterprise, right, you kind of have some pre-approved models which are available, but not like everything.
Right. So that is up for discussion, but this is, so the provider should be like generic. So any provider you give, it is just going to fetch all the models which the provider offers and then display it to you. It can be your own provider or a public provider. It's the same behavior.
So I think even before we get to implementations, I think absolutely this is a good idea. Just putting like, we were literally just running into this today. I definitely would love some feature like this for sure. I think this is a great idea. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I think it's a great idea.
I think abstraction, yeah, probably, because we have so many different use cases. You can be connected directly to the provider. You can connect via like agent gateway. We are light LLM proxy. We are some other proxies, custom proxies, and probably yes. But I would like to understand better, like where you will define this, because we currently have model info, right? So, like you want to have like a model info with dynamic fetch or something like this, or?
Right. That's where I haven't like fully explained proposed solution. But yeah, you are right. So that, I mean, this comes with certain problems where, yeah, how would you define the provider? Or so for fetching models dynamically, you would need to provide an API key, because API key is required for fetching all the models which the provider currently offers. So that's where it's a bit tricky. I have like two solutions which I think which can solve this, but yeah, I would like to discuss with the team to understand better or which one we should go. So the proposed solution is like having there are like two options which I think can be a solution. So one is like having a default provider in the config map, giving a set of set of providers for the config map, and then for the API key to fetch the models dynamically, the Kagent controller can like get a secret or mount a secret into its pod and then like fetch the models. I feel this is like an interim solution, but not a solution which we could extend. But the second solution which this is proposing is creating a provider CRD, and then the Kagent pod would look at all these provider CRDs and then list all the providers, which which is a provider CRD. This is you can use this for your own custom enterprise thing or for your external generic providers.
Maybe just one comment: if you call something provider as a kind, it will be too generic, and many people will, it's maybe call it like at least something like LLM provider or something.
Agreed. Yeah, this is all up for discussion. Yeah, I will create an issue after this meeting, and then
so we can have like a static providers, probably hard coded pretty much the way we have it now with a list of models, or we can have probably dynamic providers where you have you can fetch based on the access key from the
secret.
But
the static providers currently which are hard coded does not show, like for example Anthropic, it does not show Opus 4.5. So it's really difficult for the user to go into the UI and select Anthropic, but 4.5 is not available. So
no, I totally agree, because current implementation of UI, it's like because we were doing this previous framework before with Autogen, and I think this current list, they came from kind of Autogen libraries, and they have just some pre-hard-coded things, and maybe they are just even not up to date with some way. Maybe simplest quick fix is just we need to go and update them to the most recent list of models.
I would say even I think we just remove static altogether. I don't, because if you think about, if you're going to connect to an LLM, you need API access anyway, right? So it feels like dynamic is safe. And
when I call it
scenario.
static, I meant the provider, which is kind provider static, where I can list it in case I have my enterprise, air-gapped environment, and I have no way to call and fetch something. I have just a proxy, So,
but in that case, you don't need, so you're saying that in that case, your enterprise proxy doesn't have a list of models.
Yeah, and also like if you look on if people who will connect all of this to Agent Gateway, you have also model aliases, right? You may want to have like a model alias, which is just saying, okay, I have GPT or Anthropic or syncing, not syncing, small, big, and under the hood you will anyway call the other thing. But if you click on UI, you want to see it from somewhere, coming from somewhere, right? So this is where like in this case, you're not like giving users full list, you give them predefined aliases. And this aliases needs to go to this provider list, and there you can maintain it in sync with Agent Gateway, for example.
Got it. But these providers are also, I guess because fundamentally these providers are just a suggestion, right? Like you could create a model config with anything, right? And you can do that today. This is just for the UI to understand what's there. Although I suppose we could add a feature later to validate that, you're using a selected model, but I think that's overkill for now. Okay.
We also wanted to do this because we as operators of Kagent want to provide, this is for enterprise use case. So we want to provide a default provider for all of the users. They would just have to choose the models which are available through the proxy instead of they going to select the provider and then say, oh, okay, this is not available. So
Got it.
that's also one of the pain points. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Are you from Ancestry also?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah,
does that mean you're
look-
able to contribute now?
Yeah. We are still in the works of doing it, but
Okay.
I will be able to contribute back. Yeah.
Okay.
Through my personal laptop. Yes.
Okay.
It's a pain, but
Yeah,
we could still do
I
it.
think I think it's better to do it with a personal one than enterprise in this case.
Cool. But anyway, sorry. Dimitri, do you have any more questions?
No, I think we need some abstraction on top. I totally agree. So I just we need to see the implementation and then discuss more details.
Yep.
Sounds good. I will create a GitHub issue and then we could, you guys could like comment on it and then we will discuss further before implementing. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. This is literally perfect timing. We were just talking about this.
Cool.
Oh, we have Peter. I was waiting for him.
Oh yeah, Peter,
Are you-
review that PR.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we'll review it today. Sorry, I just came back yesterday, so we'll review.
Yeah.
So
Also,
just some background. This like I went and tried to upgrade several places with some outdated versions and stuff like this. So to be on latest like LTS stable and stuff, whatever was in 2026. Eventually, I did upgrade of Next.js 6 libraries, but for CSS and Tailwind, whatever, it was too much. So Peter, we can discuss it offline, but like I kept version 3 of those CSS things because if I upgrade them to the version 4, it's unmanageable. So it's like we need some.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like if there are CVE fixes that we need to do, that's fine. Like we shouldn't be forcing something that doesn't,
No, this it works perfectly fine. I was
okay.
able to like use it in this combination. I'm just saying that also like the Next.js provided a very nice MCP, which I mentioned in the pull request, I think, which is actually including the tools plus prompts plus resources, which are kind of like a skills, So if you run it with your UI project, is understand many things that needs to be checked, and it helps a lot to run actually such kind of upgrade. So yeah,
Okay.
I think we need to learn how to do this type of MCPs in this way because it was a very good example of how you can put additional skills inside MCP itself.
Yeah, but did you like try to run it and test it to make sure that it works?
Yeah, I rebuild
Okay.
everything locally tested, everything works. Just want
Okay.
you to try it the same. And also I fixed all linter problems, all kind of stuff because it's a lot. So seems to me like a working PR, and just want you to confirm it.
Yeah, I'll take a look. There's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
it's mostly Peter. It's mostly dependencies. There's like not very much actual.
Well, there are some code changes.
No,
Yeah,
the
some
UI,
stuff.
the UI, it was because of linters. So because of different linter errors, they actually removed the Next.js lint command. They moved to the standard ES lint, and that
Yep.
was generating like multiple places
Errors,
saying,
right.
okay, you need to do it better. So I did my best, So, but I need you to look on it closely.
Yeah. I'll take a look. I mean, yeah, I'll take a look. If it's just linter fixing linter issues, then should be
Yes.
fine. But I'll take a look.
The only thing is, Peter, we had the last version of Kagent I released actually broke the subcharts a bit. I want to do another release. So if you have time to do this, if you could just release afterward, that would be awesome.
Okay. So you want me to take a look, merge, and then just do the release?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's 0710.
Yep. I'll check.
Can you be more specific? The charts were corrupted, or
So yes, the sub agents disabling and enabling them broke in 07.9.
I see.
I released it. I that's my fault. Brian caught it. There were a couple of things that went out that shouldn't have in 07.9. So I'll mark it as a preview.
Maybe that explains, because okay, no, I see. Because we took that one and we rebuilt it in our with our rebase on top. It was okay, but I was also under the impression that things were not disabled.
Yep, exactly. That's why. So sorry about that. That's my fault. So yeah.
No issue. No.
So that's there was a small issue, but it got reverted. So.
By the way, in the same PR, and I see Jet is here. There was some change in the CRD, and for some reason, when I rebuilt everything, I got like a CRD diff shown up. And Jet, can you check that my PR and see if our changes were not conflicting, what you did and in my PR? Because there are two places actually. There is a basically CRD base and CRD in the chart, right? Which we have.
Yeah.
They need to be like in sync. So whenever you do changes in one, you need to make sure you build it and make sure it's in both places in sync. For some reason, it was like after I did a make build, it was showing that something is not aligned.
I think we need to add to CI a check to make sure
exactly.
that those are.
Yeah. We need to make it like seamless, because it's now it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Maybe like a I don't know.
Yeah, I think I built both, but I'll have a look. It's the the Next.js, right?
Yeah, it's just look on file changes. One of them was about this base. I'm not sure which one you modified, and if anything missing, let me know. I will fix it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's it. Just a small update. We actually really trying to create a runtime in Go. Still, it's work in progress. I'll probably update in the next week or something with some more specific. It's actually brings much smaller image size for agents. It's like this 1 gigabyte Python images are. Many people complain because if they do local testing, dev testing, it's.
Are you using Are you using that ADK Go or your own thing?
No,
Okay.
ADK Go. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of it's straightforward ADK Go and stuff like this. Yeah. The challenge there is actually to implement model in Go for all these wrappers that we did in Python. And until now, when I did several attempts with that, was facing some of instabilities with a like model wrapper when you do translation, and we need to be like really careful. But it's a work in progress. So I hope update next week.
Awesome. All right, very exciting. Does anyone else have anything they want to chat about? All right. Well, Nagarjun, looking forward to your work on model discovery. It's definitely something that we need. So really excited about that. And yeah, Dimitro, or actually Peter. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So I gotta jump. Some personal stuff going on over here. So
yeah, there is
talk to
another
y'all
meeting. I need to join. There is a community meeting about agents, exploring AI agents in Kubernetes. If you've seen it, there will be Christian and Lynn.
It's
like
yes.
Yeah, it's in 6 minutes, so I'm jumping there.
That's we're having a competing meeting.
It's like it was overlapping. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Sounds good. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah. All right. Take care. Bye.
Right.
Bye all.